If you'd like to have a bakeapple for Father's Day, that's production right now. Go ahead and shoot me an email and we'll get them done. Quick snack break. I was here drilling knife handle holes in my little half-naked toddler. Ran into the workshop. Her mama just baked cookies. Peanut butter cookies. She had to bring one down to me. So good.
Down.
Is it? That was one of the spots right there.
Yeah, I was like foot down on it. I was like breaking it up.
Oh, I'm talking to Addie. Are we going to try to get that root out? How deep do you think it goes?
I can do it. I can do it. Papa. You have to attempt.
Okay, but
we know you can do it, but we're trying to help to make it faster.
we're trying to get home to do something else. See?
Well, I could take big scoops.
You could. Yeah.
No, you don't have to help me.
Okay. 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 Oh, that's all right.
Don't help me. Don't help me.
Okay. Okay. Let me
Why don't you want help?
Because I don't.
All right, Daddy. Well, let's let her do a little bit more, and then we'll bring it home. Maybe not fully filled. She can. She.
Baba.
You want Dad to help you a bit?
Yeah.
What?
Well, we
Is that fun?
snack. Now
that
give
fun?
me a whole hand. Now give me a whole
Brush them off. There you go.
set of bags.
What?
Yep.
Lucky ducky.
What a machine.
Oh, no, scoot over. I got buckle you. No, I got buckle you. There's no seatbelt in the middle. Oh, she's going to need a hosing down soon. No, I guess she said dust off, eh?
What, the youngsters?
Well, no, she's got it on her clothes and like...
Just unpacking a new welder here, guys. This is mostly, well, I've been wanting a new welder and a more capable welder. Anyways, my first welder I bought, I would say about two and a half years ago. I bought a little Mastercraft exclusively flux core welder.
Little Mastercraft flux core welder that I picked up there a couple months ago, and I have been loving it. I couldn't ask for any more, especially for the price that I got this thing at. You only have 2 heat settings, but you have an infinite speed dial here. Usually run about 5.5. Seems to work well for my skills and for the machine. I find you pushing any more than that, it seems to surge a little bit, or it just seems a little bit not smooth. And you just got your on and off button there. Super nice and solid there now.
My first experience with wire feed, and I just loved it. I actually just sold it because I bought this thing. This is a Lincoln Electric 140 MP. This is MP, not MIG pack, but MP as in multi-process. This thing does MIG gas, so MIG welding, flux core welding, TIG. This thing will run TIG. You just have to pick up a torch, doesn't come with it. And it'll also do stick. Right out of box, it's set up for MIG and stick here. It also comes there. And of course flux core. Any welder that can run MIG will run flux core as well. So I'm just unboxing it here. I don't have any MIG gas yet. I'm going to work on that in the upcoming week. But this is going to help us a lot on our project because we have a lot of body panel fabbing to do.
Before lunch or by lunch.
Yeah.
It'll be a bit quicker, but
although I thought it was going to be quicker before we started, but once
two quick connect lines here, I'm guessing, or I believe one is for our stick welder here, our stick clamp, the other is for our ground. And then the MIG line here is on its own. Came with a regulator and our gas line, we don't need that right yet. Now, since it does so many things, it has a lot of buttons and switches and stuff, so you have to know how everything works. Lincoln has included a very nice chart here, which is very useful. It's like a laminated type, so it's not going to break down over time. It's inside, which doesn't take any beading in here, and it's bright and color coded, so with lots of pictures, so it works well for my brain. So this bridge will go to the positive. Ooh, that's a nice connector. I wasn't sure how those worked. Ground will go here. I like that, really quick. Still boggles my mind that I get to have tools like this, guys. Like my set of Dewalt power tools, my belt grinder I have here in the shop. Wow, look at the long lead on that. Beautiful. That must be twice as long as the Mastercraft one. But yeah, it just boggles my mind. Turn it on for the first time. We're just going to feed it now. There's, for anyone that doesn't know, let's turn up my feed speed. Probably should have that tip off. I'm just going to see. Nope. Stop. Okay. I'm sure if my brother's watching this, he's already shaking his head because I didn't take that off first. Kind of thought it would feed, but there we are. That's because of that rough end cut there. pretty rough passing through. This is a nozzle for MIG welding. This is what we want for flux core. So we don't want to gum up the our gas nozzle there. Nice. The noisy little critter. And then we have the button here, just cycle through our function. Beautiful. Voltage, amperage control right here. And then our speed right here. Here's our slowest wire feed. And here is our fastest. I don't think we'll be running there just yet. I've got to try something, so I'm just going to, got a piece of 1/2 inch, 5/8, just square stuff. Man, these battery angle grinders so quick for stuff like that. Well, that battery's almost dead there now. Let's start as modest as possible here. Lowest voltage, lowest speed. Just for kicks, why not? Where's my ground? That might help. I've heard that it helps the process. Was she sassy? Four wire speed. This is very different from my last welder, which just had a switch 1 or 2. That was the settings there. I usually ran my last one around 5, and at setting 1 or 2, just always around 5.5 feed speed. Whoa, listen to that sizzle. That's new. Wowzers, that is a lot of heat. See, that is the spotting I need to be able to do for my body panels, right there. All in a day's work. It could be at anything. That's why it's so important to be multi-skilled, diverse in your craft, not just focus on the one thing. I know it's nice to be a master in something, and I do strive to be really good at certain things. I put a lot of oh, coming back for another push. I do strive to be really proficient in certain tasks. But I really enjoy being a jack of all. Being able to run a little bit of welding, being able to do a bit of woodworking, a bit of carpentry, a bit of plastering, being able to paint, be able to do some mechanics work, be able to do your own oil changes and change the brakes on your machine. You might not do it all of the time, but it sure is handy to be able to do it all. And of course, to teach your young ones. Right?
Looky, Dad.
What are you saying?
Looky, Pop. Looky, Dad.
Yeah.
Daddy,
What?
I can't see you.
Where? I'm right here. You got it.